Learning to Dream, Dreaming to Learn by Lisa Harkrader. Introduction. Do you jump out of bed each morning eager to go to school? Or do you grumble that you'd rather stay home? If you're like many American kids, on at least some days, you probably wish you could slide back under the covers and not go to school at all. But what if you couldn't go to school? In many developing countries, children face that very problem. They cannot go to school. There can be several reasons for this. Often these children come from families with low incomes that do not have money for school fees, school supplies, or school clothes. In many cases, the children must spend their days working to contribute to the family's income rather than going to school. Many towns and villages simply have no school for children to attend. The closest school may be hours away, and many families do not have the means to send their children that far. Conflict, wars, and natural disasters such as earthquakes or floods have left some countries in turmoil. People there struggle merely to survive. They worry about feeding and housing their children, not sending them to school. And in some regions, religious or social customs prevent children, usually girls, from attending school. In these cultures, girls are often expected to take care of their families and homes. Sometimes girls and women are not allowed to have jobs because parents and political leaders do not believe an education is important for girls. When a man is educated, an individual is educated. When a woman is educated, a family and a country are educated. Mahatma Gandhi, political leader who used peaceful resistance to free India from British rule. Chapter 1. The Shape of Things. During the school year, millions of American kids spend their days learning to read and write, working out math problems, taking spelling tests, and studying science and social studies. In the United States, as in most industrialized countries, children are not only allowed to go to school, they must go to school. In these countries, an education gives children the tools they need to set goals and strive to reach them. Children who are educated are better able to earn a living, make decisions for their families, and become good citizens. Well-educated citizens make their entire country stronger. But many children in other parts of the world do not know what a school year is. They've never been inside a classroom. They've never had the chance to study the subjects we take for granted, the subjects that help us succeed in life. Education in developing countries. Around the world, over 100 million children ages 6 through 11 do not go to school. A majority of these children, almost 60%, are girls. 150 million children who begin elementary school drop out before they finish, and 100 million of those who drop out are girls. That means none of these girls get through the 5th grade. Many never even complete the 1st grade. Very few girls in developing countries go on to middle school, high school, or college. All children, boys and girls, deserve an education, but in many parts of the world, people believe it is not important for girls to go to school. They believe families benefit more if boys are educated. In very poor countries, the educational opportunities for girls are even worse. For example, in Chad, in Central Africa, only 10% of girls complete primary school. Imagine that 10 girls in your classroom stood up, and then your teacher told 9 of them to sit down because they would never finish grade school. Only one of those 10 girls would remain standing. That is what education rates are like for girls in countries like Chad. Many of these girls will never be able to read or understand a newspaper or a book, labels of items in stores, or street signs. They will not be able to read the instructions on medicine their doctor prescribes or on bags of seed or fertilizer they need for their farms. If they shop for an item, they will not be able to add or subtract the amount of money they need to buy it. If they work on a family farm, they will not be able to count their livestock or the number of eggs or vegetables they sell. Benefits of education. Educating girls, often means also educating men, women, and boys about how important it is for everyone, girls as well as boys.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?